So I was reading this fascinating article from Adweek about how 44% of millennials see their pets as being practice before the quote-unquote real deal. So this got me thinking about how businesses can utilize this information to attract this specific demographic, millennial moms. And let's get one thing out of the way right from the get-go. The media has really given a bad reputation to millennials. But if your business offers a service that's geared towards women, millennial moms are a golden opportunity. Unlike the stereotype, millennial moms are not these financially oppressed women living in the basements of their in-laws' homes. In fact, Forbes conducted a study recently that found that 83% of new moms are millennials, and collectively, they contribute to $2.4 trillion in the US economy. Millennials as a whole now form the largest demographic in the United States today, even surpassing baby boomers. But the true value in millennial moms is not their spending power. It's the fact that they are the new influencer in social media. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the term influencers, they're essentially a group of people that have established their credibility within a specific niche, and they're able to use that credibility to influence their followers to make purchases. Millennial moms spend 17.4 hours per week on social networks. They use an average of 3.4 social media accounts, and they like or recommend a product or service 10.4 times in 1 month. By now, I'm sure your synapses are sparking and you're thinking to yourself, how do I attract millennial moms to my business? So the short answer is, they're already there. So the real question we need to be asking is, how do I identify the millennial mom influencers who are already customers or clients of my business? And to do that, there are 3 steps that we're going to take. Step 1, create a millennial mom list. If you're just starting out, I want you to be resourceful. Yes, we can identify them on Facebook through fancy behavioral targeting and implementing these pixel retargeting techniques and whatnot, but there's a more effective way of doing this. So I want you to schedule a meeting with your staff, and I want you to create a list of all of your existing female customers that could potentially fall within the demographic of a millennial mom. Step number 2, get to know your millennial moms. After you have your list, I want you to make a note next to those people's names when they schedule their next appointment, when they call in for that, or if you have a service-based business where people just walk in, then when they come to your business, make a mental note of who they are. And when you see them next time, I want you to just have a conversation with them. Get to know them a little bit. What are their days like? What are their interests? What are their hobbies? What social platforms do they enjoy participating in? Do they know what platforms you're on and what you're offering on those platforms? Are they following you? And if not, invite them to join. And most importantly, I want you to remember, this is just a conversation. Ask these questions casually, as if you're having coffee with a friend. Step 3, identify the millennial mom influencers. Based on your conversations, I want you to write down on your list who you think those millennial mom influencers could be. And then I want you to see if they're already connected to your business. Most are going to be on Facebook and Instagram. Some may be on Snapchat. But if they're not, I want us to start thinking about how can we encourage them to connect with us on our business profiles. For the millennial moms that are not on social media, and even for the ones that are, we want to make sure that they've signed up for your email newsletter, or at least encourage them to sign up for your email newsletter. And once on board, I want you to even go a step further and segment that list in your newsletter database, so we know who specifically are just the millennial moms. This way in the future, we can send out targeted email newsletter campaigns just to this list. Now, not all millennial moms are influencers, but we can make that determination based on a few telltale signs. Number 1, they're members of multiple Facebook groups. Number 2, they have an Instagram or Facebook account where they're routinely posting content on a specific topic, fitness, dining out, etc. And number 3, they have a group of people that are consistently conversing with them on their content. This can be a small or large group, but consistency is the key. Obviously, that last one is a little easier to spot on certain social platforms than others. Now that you have a sense of who those influencers are, the next obvious question is, how can I get them talking about my business? Well, there is a lot to unpack in that answer, so I'm going to save that for another episode, and we're going to revisit this topic 2 weeks from today. Next week, we're going to talk about the impact of fake news on your Facebook business page. As a result of the 2016 election, Facebook has made some alarming changes that are going to have a direct impact on your business. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss this episode. Well, that's it for today, guys. Don't forget, if you want to stay on top of what's new and trending in online marketing and what that means to your business, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also find me on Facebook. Just search for the Marketing Lounge podcast. See you next week. Bye for now.